it's just like the variety of skill sets, like I still love engineering and building stuff and designing things, like, and that's my fundamental passion about what I'm doing professionally. But in the meantime, I mentioned, like, you got to learn how to do sales. You got to learn enough about accounting. Like, I just want to learn about everything, right? Like, I went to general engineering, where I was like, teach me all the engineerings. Like, why would I pick just one? So like entrepreneurship is just another example of that, even broader, where it's like, you got to figure out all these other dimensions. Like, I just love learning about that stuff. So and talk about marketing. It's like, I guess I need to learn how to do this, right? Like, I gotta learn how to do video editing. Like, there's so many opportunities to just like learn different things, or that you either need to survive, or just like to help your business. Like, there's a lot of freedom in that I really appreciate, versus just like stay in your lane.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, and there's also like a version of like forced learning. Like you said, sometimes like you need to learn to survive, and it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting learning this thing today, but I guess
totally. And I love that too. It's like, I've got a lot of respect for people who, and I know people who are great engineers that, went more of an academic track, and they've got PhDs in like amazing robotics, whatever. I'm like, I learned on the streets, like I learned out in the world, and like that, it's a different kind of learning, to kind of do it out in the real world, or, not to diminish, but again, it's like out
it's
in
like,
it's a different kind of thing. It's like, I just had I did have an engineering degree, but I don't have any other like professional education. Just more like, I got to learn by doing. I like that a lot.
I think that creates like two different types of individuals, where like you have like the people who are more academic, maybe they're more like analytical, maybe they'll like, make more analyzed decisions to some degree. And then you have the other side where it's like, well, I just do things, and then when they don't work, I do it again.
Right. I mean, entrepreneurship, I think we can really distinguish in that way from academic or like more corporate context, where it's like, there's just a giant machine, and you're a part of it, maybe one day I'll do that. But what I also like is like the ability to build it into what you want, like, if there aren't many places or contexts professionally where you would have that much say over the direction of what it is. You're like, I don't want to do this anymore. My heart's not like, I'm going to change this into this other thing. Like, there's probably 3 or 4 pivotal moments in our history where it was like, let's go this direction now. And we were able to make that choice. Not easy usually,